table. I'm Devon O'Day, along with
Sylvia Gagner.
And my little sister in from Louisiana. It's a Cajun time. We're celebrating a Cajun wine from Amber Falls Winery. And some of the great gifts that you can get right here at Green Door Gourmet.
Yes, and it's really fun because this wine is a big wine. Mm-hmm. This is the Cajun wine.
Cajun Fest.
Amber Falls. And it packs a punch. And so what you want is a way to calm that wine down a little bit to go well with food. The best way to do that is to aerate the wine.
Okay.
So one of the things that we have in the shop is this awesome shatterproof glass. So if you have a pool, you have a boat, all the places that you don't want to have glass, but you still want to be able to enjoy your wine, these are awesome for that. And it has a built-in aerator.
Oh, wow.
So you can see in the glass here that it's got a little spot. So what you do is very simple. You just take your wine and you pour it right over there, and look at there.
Oh, it looks like a little
It's a little fountain.
Crazy.
And it will open up the wine at twice the rate of just taking the cork out or just pouring it in a regular glass.
Oh, how neat. And I love that they're shatterproof.
Yes, and they bounce.
Who comes up with these things?
Obviously, somebody with a boat that says, I'm tired of breaking glasses. You know?
But I mean, the aerator thing that's inside the
Isn't
glass.
that fun?
I mean, it's not just handy and practical. It's also, wow.
It's super fun. And now, when you have this wine, you will know the true flavor profile of what it is, and you can pair it with something really cool, like potato chips that are designed to go with special wines.
Wine chips. Did you know they make such a thing? And you ain't going to get these just anywhere. You can get them at Green Door Gourmet, though, and they're fabulous as a gift.
Don't have time to cook the ribeye? Just have a ribeye flavored potato chip.
Crazy.
Isn't that fun?
And there's the Asiago cheese one. That one's calling my name.
Yes.
You better keep Mama Pat away from this.
All right, ladies. Would you like to try?
Sure.
There you go. Cheers to the sisters.
It's bad luck if we don't do that.
It's got that little pepper something to it.
Oh, it does.
Waiting on that gumbo.
They put the pepper to it. It's really good with jambalaya, too. You can feel that pepper when it hits the back.
Like right when you swallow it. You feel a little bit right when you first taste it right here.
And there's a little bit of sweet, a little bit of dry, a little bit of pepper. Perfect.
Y'all got to get some of this if you're, Cajun and all.
And all y'all.
And all y'all.
Well, I think that this is a fun gift. You can grab some wine, you can grab some glasses, put it together with some chips, and you've got a perfect gift basket.
In other words, if you got a party boat and you live on any kind of, bayou or even just have a boat on the bayou or a boat on the lake or whatever, this is for you.
Or just if you're clumsy around the swimming pool, this will work. This will be great. There's all sorts of gifts. Hey, at the end of this show, we're going to talk about a few other things that we have that you can find in the Green Door Gourmet store. And you don't even have to worry. If there's a person on your list that they have everything, I can promise you there's something in Green Door that they don't have that they're going to love. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder. At Mid-South Exteriors, our custom sunrooms bring the sunshine in without all the heat and the bugs. And they keep you warm all winter while you enjoy the outdoors all year round. They add real value because we build them like your house to match your house. Or let us save you energy by replacing your windows and old siding. And because we have no retail overhead, we come to you and sell direct to you for less. Call us at 833-8003 or visit us at MidSouthExteriors.com.
Your favorite place? What is it?
Now this is classic. This is where Mama likes to get her seeds. Can you see it? How cool is that? If she could have, if we could turn the garden shed into a place for Mama, she would actually love to have one of these. And it would be like our seed factory, or our seed library. How cool is this? It's like an old apothecary. I think that's what you call it. It's absolutely fantastic. Hi, I'm just taking a video of this. This is so cool. For my sister. How old is this? How old is this? Do you know? I just think it's so awesome. I was saying if my mom had one of these, she could probably fill it up real quick. Thank you. Mom, why are you out here in this heat?
I'm trying several of these ways.
Not several. We only have 2 pots. Well, what? 2 pot? You got 4 plants in 2 pots. You know you're not going to do that. No, don't. You can't get more. You can only put 1 plant per pot. They grow bigger than these pots. I know, but we gotta buy soil.
Okay,
Come on, Mama Warbucks, let's go.
the heat wave, this heat wave too,
Yeah,
is that a different one?
I don't know. Do you want me to get the guy to come out? Which is the difference?
What's the difference?
Yeah.
I mean, just like,
This is the heat wave in 100-degree weather.
excellent yield, yeah, even up to 100-degree weather, or in 100-degree weather, which I guess is probably variable from
That would be about what this is,
Right.
Mom.
Full sun, 24, 36 inches apart in rows. Yeah, so even if you've got one big pot, you don't want to plant these next to each other unless you plant the same one, right?
So just get one of each, please. Just because we've got 2.
2 heat waves.
She picked them out.
Oh, okay.
She made her choices. She's very specific about choices. I don't pick anything for her. Nothing. I just let her pick it.
So you want this one and that one.
Hey, listen, I've got a method to my madness.
All right.
If she picks it and it doesn't work, then it's on
her
her.
fault.
That's right. Because if I pick it and it doesn't work,
Then it's your
as
fault.
in these other tomatoes that don't seem to be making fruit, it's me.
You.
Because I picked them. So you're picking these. You're the picker. Pat's picking today.
I won't go.
Oh, you want? Well, those aren't heat waves.
I know, but
Okay.
they're alligators.
Okay.
Well, they say they were solar farms. I just like the looks of them.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say heat.
But that's what it means in solar farms.
Right.
Okay, let me get this straight. I just want to get this on camera. He says heat wave, but you're saying solar fire.
I'm going to say all of them.
You want one of all.
Oh.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
want to try.
But Mom, we don't have the pots to cover it.
We will have them.
No, Mom. We don't have the space. My God, Mom. Oh my God. I have my little organic alarm clocks. They're on the fence behind me. This is the backyard. Their house is way in the back. They fly the coop and come just to make sure that I know it's morning. Every day. Sleep-in days. One needs to work on his crow a little bit. Sometimes they crow together. Sometimes they start answering the ones that are out in the hen house. It's amazing. I think it's incredible when they crow in harmony. It's kind of incredible. Well, if you're ever in White Bluff, Tennessee, you might blink and miss some very important things, including the White Bluff Trading Post, Sunshine Learning, Fat Pappy's Pizza. There are all sorts of neat little spots. Let's head west of Nashville to White Bluff, Tennessee, where Serendipity Sweets and Cafe, profiled in the Dixon Post, resides inside a pharmacy.
I started doing hot cocoa bombs through the pandemic. Did some events. I used to have an antique store, and honestly, the way I came up with the name is the fact that I did a vision board probably 5 years ago, and in the middle of it, it says Serendipity. It's one of my favorite names, and when I started doing the cocoa bombs, we named it that because it was something I wasn't looking for, and that's exactly what the meaning of it is. And so when we had the opportunity to come in here as a cafe, it was kind of a no-brainer to keep the name. And we just added "and cafe" onto it so that it would encompass everything. So we serve breakfast, a little bit of lunch, and then I really like to do the sweets, and we just started doing freeze-dried candy.
What are some of the favorites that people keep coming back for?
Chicken salad, yeah. We have our lunch specials that serve everything on croissants, so breakfast croissants. We also have bagels. The chicken salad I make in-house. We bake the chicken, I make it all from scratch. I do sweet with savory. Sweet has grapes, savory is onions and celery. So some people mix them, but most of the time they have one or the other they really like. We also just started doing pimento cheese from scratch. So we have that as an option. And then I do hot ham and cheese and BLT. So we just try to make it simple but good. And then of course they all love my cookies because I make all those from scratch too. We have, 8 or 9 selections. I usually try to do a new one every month or so. We've got white chocolate cranberry, snickerdoodle, which s'mores, chocolate chip, Heath, peanut butter, dark chocolate cherry. I think that's it right now that I've got in stock. Yeah, and we do cinnamon rolls and have muffins and stuff like that for breakfast too.
Do people come in and take things to meetings in their churches and things like that?
Yeah, they do. And we actually, in May, I guess it was, we did our first dessert bar for a wedding. So, and I've had a few people come in and get several sandwiches, like 20-something sandwiches for an event. So we do some catering. You know, we don't really announce it that big, but it's predominantly me in here, so I do everything. My mom comes and helps on her days off, which is pretty nice. And I actually just spoke with my first teenager to possibly hire some help, which is kind of nerve-wracking to even think about bringing somebody else in, but I'm going to have to.
What are the hours for Serendipity Sweets?
We are currently here through the end of July. We'll be open 7 to 4, Tuesday through Fridays. On Saturdays, we're here 8 to 2. In August, we will go back to 7 to 2 during the week.
I think it's interesting that during the pandemic, people got really creative. Mm-hmm. They got really creative. And now we're getting the fruits of those creative labors.
Right. The cocoa bombs, we still have them, and it kind of went through a phase, like a phase of being really popular. But certain people still come in and know that I carry them and love them. I got super creative with those. I ended up coming up with like 20 different flavors, which is ridiculous. I used to have an antique store, like I said, so from that I knew some vendors and different people. And so through that I reached out and was able to have them in different stores. I had them in Dixon and Fairview and Franklin and over by Opryland. And if I didn't have that, I would not have made it being a single mom through the pandemic. For 14 years before that, I cleaned houses. And so once that pandemic hit, nobody wanted me cleaning, and my antique store had just closed down. And I had a friend making cocoa bombs, and I was thinking, well, what is that? So I went and got some from her. And from that, by the time I got home, I had all these flavors and ideas in my mind, and it just went like that. So it was pretty phenomenal.
Coming up, more from White Bluff, Tennessee, how a pharmacy invited a sweet partner to the store.
Did you know that up to 80% of us will experience back or neck pain during our lifetime? Many of you are offered surgery or addictive pain pills to relieve your chronic pain. At the Dr. Gill's Center for Back, Neck, Chronic Pain Relief, we have been leading the way to better health, naturally, and have helped tens of thousands of people right here in Middle Tennessee for the past 30 years.
I came to Dr. Gill about 10 years ago after my local doctors recommended surgery. I knew about Dr. Gill and wanted to see if he could help me. 10 years later, I am pain-free, no surgery, and no pain pills.
Surgery is scary, and over 40% of all back surgeries fail, creating a cycle of surgery and pills. There is a safer solution to your chronic pain. Make the call to the Dr. Gill Center for Back, Neck, Chronic Pain Relief today and get your life back. This office visit is normally $299, but call today and receive your initial consultation, report of finding for just $49. But hurry, this offer won't last long. Call 615-768-8743. That's 615-768-8743.
Let's open the other door to White Bluff Pharmacy and find out more about a little pharmacy in a little town and the importance of it.
We opened just about a year ago. The former pharmacy that was here at White Bluff Prescription sold out last February, so the town had no pharmacy whatsoever. So Paul Organ and myself own another pharmacy in Clarksville, and he also owns a pharmacy in Dixon. We decided that need needed to be fulfilled, so we actually hired back the entire staff minus the former owner, just for familiarity. I had worked here in White Bluff at Fred's Pharmacy for about 6 years on and off, so I know a lot of the people here, and we knew that the town needed it, so we decided to jump back in. Had to go through a lot of hoops to get it to work with governmental things, especially this was coming out of COVID. It was a lot more difficult, but we opened August of 2022.
What's the hardest part of picking up a pharmacy in a little tiny town, and you're here and you're a new owner?
Getting people to know you're here. It's a lot harder, I think, to get people to realize you're here and then to convince them to come back. Because a lot of people, when it was sold out, they were told, well, you have to go to Walgreens. People don't tend to like the chain pharmacies if they're used to the small town feel, and so we have to try to convince them to come back. But really, it made a big difference having the old staff back. Our technicians have actually worked at every pharmacy that has ever existed in this town. So they're very well known, so that was kind of our main push, was to get people to know that that's who's here. Familiar faces make all the difference.
When it came time to have a partner in here, you wanted another business to join you because it was a building more than you wanted to take on, and you wanted to get someone in here. How did you find the right partner?
Well, Brian Hill, who owns the Pizza Pappy's across the street from us, he had a connection with Chris, who owns Serendipity Sweets, and we had talked to a couple of different folks who wanted to put different things in here, but she was really the perfect fit. Just something unique that we don't have around here, and it just makes the feel of the whole building just something special that we really appreciate having, and we really work together well, I think. So it's just been a great combination for us, for sure.
We were talking before the interview how you didn't want anything with overwhelming smells, but the smells of baking cookies, it's pretty much, it's a universal
Very overwhelming, very good. When the smell of the croissants that she bakes starts pumping out, it's a heavenly smell. I don't know any other way to put it. And then the cookies every morning. I buy something every single day when she's open, and it's always amazing. So yeah, it's wonderful.
What's really nice is people talk about the smell of medicine and things like that, and now you kind of combated that. It's like, little what is it? A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Everyone comes in here. Oh, it smells so good in here, and they'll come in to get medicine, and they'll come in and hop over to the cafe and check out what's over there. And thankfully, me having tried most of the things, I can make some good recommendations. But the s'mores cookie is by far my favorite, but I've never had anything that wasn't just fantastic.
But whatever you do, don't miss Serendipity Sweets and Cafe for breakfast and lunch and sweets, right snuggled in with White Bluff Pharmacy, and right next door to Paul's Pizza Palace, White Bluff, Tennessee. They are part of our Dixon Coast family.
You can't see the sights without the sounds. From the crack of the bat to the roar of the crowd and everything in between, discover what Hit City has to offer. Spend your nights cheering on the Nashville Sounds at First Horizon Park with giveaways, fireworks shows, theme weekends, and more. Single game tickets are on sale now. Visit NashvilleSounds.com to claim your seat today.
So, Freeze Dried Candy is taking not all candy works, but a lot of candy does. You take the candy and put it in a freeze dryer. It runs a process on it basically that heats it up and uses a vacuum pump on it, and so it expands and changes the consistency of all the candy, which it also enhances the flavor. So like when you have something chewy like Skittles, like these, they just puff up in the middle and they crunch now. Taffies, a bit of honey, different things like that. If you have dentures, braces, crowns, anything like that, something you wouldn't be able to normally chew, like saltwater taffies and stuff, they just crunch and melt in your mouth now. So it's a totally different experience.
Freeze-dried candy, who knew?
That's it.
As the giant dinosaurs of Dino Trek leave the Nashville Zoo, make way for the Komodo dragon. Yes, the dragons are coming. The dragons are coming. And right now, you can register to win a household membership to the Nashville Zoo, the easiest way to see these real-life giant lizards in real life. July 24th through August 13th, go to any Main Street Media of Tennessee website for any of our local papers, and your family might be on their way to a zoo membership. The dragons are here, and you can be too. Brought to you by the Nashville Zoo and Main Street Media Television.
So Ellen Joe Tea Company is based out of Kingston Springs. It's two ladies that make everything from scratch. They do soy candles and teas and bath soaks made from teas and Epsom salts and different things. Didi's Organics. She does everything from scratch. She has a farm here in Burns, which is just down the road. She does all of her honey, elderberry syrup, pasta sauce, jams, salsas, pickles, you name it, she does it. So we like to offer some space to local vendors as well. And then the little shower steamers are made from Brandon over at the pharmacy. His sister makes those.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
I just love it.
And then we offer a lot of mugs as we sell the cocoa bombs. You can buy them with mugs. And then we just have some other little gift items there that
oh, how nice
you can buy
is
candles
that?
and soaps and
okay, we got our breakfast and our lunch menus down here. This is just awesome. And I like how you've got your take-home treats, yummy sweets, and then I love, and you got a little place if someone just wants to meet down for a nice little quiet visit. They've got a couple little tables in here, so you don't have to just take it home. This is beautiful. And I love it's right next door to the pharmacy. This is just perfect. This is small town America at its best. I love it.
Mid-South Exterior.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder. When it comes to sunrooms and screen porches, we have more than 60 years experience helping Middle Tennesseans add value to their homes. At Mid-South Exteriors, we install all types of siding, from hardy board to all the new vinyl designs. We also do custom trim, gutters and downspouts. We even do roofing. And of course, energy-efficient replacement windows. Our website is our showroom, so we come to you and sell direct to you for less.
MidSouthExteriors.com.
Well, let's just open it up and see all the things we got.
Okay.
So, not just one kind of ravioli.
Gulf shrimp and ricotta.
We've got numerous kinds of ravioli here from our friends at Alfresco Pasta.
Benton's bacon and white cheddar ravioli. Oh my gosh, with a nice white sauce. I mean, I'm telling you.
When you gonna make that for me, Devon?
I would. Anytime
I'll bring
you
the
want to.
ravioli. You
Okay,
make the sauce?
I'll make the white sauce.
Okay,
Yes, indeed. You got a deal.
That sounds good. We also carry different flavors of Wise butter, and it freezes beautifully.
Tell me about this butter here.
And so it's a compound butter.
What's that?
Compound butter does not mean you have to live in a compound to eat it. It means that it is a complex butter. So you take a wonderful, natural, delicious, home-churned butter, and then you add different flavors to it. Maybe it's basil. Maybe it's wildflower honey. Maybe it's lemon. Maybe it is a Worcestershire, a little steak sauce, something going on. And then each of those butters, you can pull them out, take out a little bit at a time and use it, because butter freezes beautifully.
Didn't even think about that.
And the other trick is, if you love steak and you like a little bit of melted butter over your steak, if the butter is frozen and you put it on that hot steak, it's going to stay sitting on the steak just that extra little second longer, and then it will just melt gradually, gently over top of that steak. So think about a chimichurri butter over a ribeye. think about steak sauce over maybe a T-bone or something good like that. So the Wise butter is a wonderful, wonderful choice for all those things.
And then quiches that they freeze great, and that is the easiest thing. You got people coming over for a little brunch, get you a quiche here. They'll never know it wasn't homemade.
And we'll never tell. It's our secret. You take we have a couple of different kinds here. They're both wonderful, but you just take that out, pop it in the oven. Everybody thinks you made it. It's delicious. You're a hero. People are well fed. What more can you ask for?
Hi there, Worth Beauty fans. My name is Debbie Zoller. I am a makeup artist. People always ask me what I do for my own skin. I am big on oxygen and collagen facials. When I can't get to the facialist to have that done, I go straight to this. It's by a company called Lemieux, and I just love it. And I use these two products. One is called the Oh My Glow Activator, and the other one is the Oh My Glow Serum. And what you do is you pour both of them and you mix it into this little cup, and you put the airbrush that just attaches to this little thing. This is the motor, the battery, and you turn it on. You can hear that. And once you have the serum in, you just literally spray it on your face. It's got hyaluronic acid in it. It is amazing, and it gives you an amazing glow. I hope you'll check it out.
Tired of hanging lights every year? We get it. That's why Southern Nights is here to help. We install programmable lighting on your home or business so you can enjoy beautiful, customizable lighting all year round. No more ladders, tangled lights, or cold nights outside. We do the work, you do the celebrating. Call Southern Nights today and take the hassle out of holiday lighting forever. For a free quote, give us a call at 931-241-3074 or visit our Facebook page at Southern Nights.
Wow, what a show. This has been so much fun. And we really didn't drink the whole bottle of Cajun Fest wine. You can attest to it. It's right down front. And you can get your own bottle. Amber Falls Winery has a tasting room right at Opry Mills Mall. Or you can head down to Hampshire, Tennessee, where the winery is. Or let's talk about some of the gifts.
Well, I love the word accoutrement, just so you know. So cheese boards to go along with local cheeses. We have wonderful bread mixes. I love that Devon said that you don't have to be a great chef. You can have someone do the first step for you, and then you can have great food with some of the pre-made mixes and things.
Oh, the garlicky bites. Oh, they're so good, and they're so easy.
Oh, great. So we have all kinds of things that are delicious and beautiful.
Jams, jellies, all sorts of prepared foods, pickles and things like that. The very best you can find at Green Door Gourmet. It's luscious. Well, with that, it's time to say goodbye. And we always tell you that if you are looking for a blessing, you gotta first be one.